Hey guys, this is Vegan Chef Joel, and I want to thank you guys for watching. If you're on my YouTube page, please like, share, press that notification button. You guys, that button will keep you in on all the latest. I won't even need to tell you. You'll just be binged and notified, and you can go right on and view my content. All right. Also leave comments. I really get into comments, you guys. I love to engage. So you guys, get into the comment section, leave me a comment, let me know what you want to see. Have any questions, just drop and leave them down there and I can get right into those. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is focus on this beautiful weather. I'm gonna use a Tabitha Brown saying, I believe she say, can we get into this? Let's get into this weather. Let's enjoy this weather. I mean, can we just take a look at it and just realize that it doesn't have to be this type of weather today, but it is. So let's enjoy it. Get out there with your loved ones. Get out there with your family. Take a jog. Wash your car. Have a good time. Just enjoy yourself today. No complaining. Let's just enjoy ourselves. All right, so we acknowledged all of that. Now let's just acknowledge why we're here today. We are going to talk about being plant-based versus being a vegan. All right. And do you know that there is a difference? Some people may not even know that there is a difference. But simply put, being a vegan means to stay and refrain away from any meat, poultry, seafood, dairy, eggs, cheese, anything like that, milk, we'll all stay away from. Okay. Now, being a plant-based means that you're simply not having any additives in anything that you have. It's not processed. It is all plant-based, meaning if you're having a vegan burger, a veggie burger, it's nothing in it but beans, legumes, lentils, chickpeas, kidney beans, anything like that that is made just with pure plant. That is plant-based. Now, when you talk about being a vegan, vegans tend to have replacements, things like replacement of cheese, things like your imitation, your fake meats and things like that. Anything that is like processed, man-made, that's pretty much vegan products. But anything that is just, when you go to the back and you just read nothing but all whole foods. I mean, if it says pasta sauce, it should just simply reads tomatoes, oregano, basil, onions, whatever it is that you put inside your pasta sauce, that's basically what should be on that label. It shouldn't be anything that you cannot read. All right. Anything that you cannot read on like a label is normally processed, and it can fall in the lines of being a vegan. All right. So what I say, what is helpful is to have an 80-20. I live by 80-20. What does that mean? What is 80-20? 80-20 is simply this. 80%, I have a plant-based diet, meaning my 80% of what goes into what I consume, what I eat, is 100% just plants, meaning it grows from the ground. Prime example, when I make my cauliflower bites, I don't use imitation meat. I use cauliflower. When I make my vegan chicken bites, I do not use any type of plant-based, any type of, vegan meats or any type of substitution. I simply use whole foods and plant-based, which is a cauliflower. You feel me? You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. Normally you'll get people that will have like your fake chicken pieces, and it may be made with some processed type meat that was made in the factory. I'm not downing those things because I have those things from time to time. I can show you some of the vegan processed products that I do have, but I will say this: I do not have it in mass quantities. I don't have large amounts of it. I actually have it in moderation, and that's what I want to talk about. That's where the 80-20 come in. 80 plant-based, 20% should be your vegan, where you're having your vegan cheese and things like that. But most of the stuff you can make yourself. Instead of buying plant-based, vegan processed cheese, you can make a plant-based cheese. You feel me? I make my own plant-based cheese using sunflower seeds, using cashews, using almonds. Those are things that you can use to make whole foods, plant-based substitutes, cheeses and things like that. All right. So again, you guys, Try to have and consume more vegan products. What I'm seeing now is a big influx of a lot of people getting a lot of processed vegan foods, and you want to be careful not to become a junk food vegan, because being a vegan has been so easy now to be. It's ridiculous. When I started this, I would say I started my journey of eating healthy back in 2005, where I was wanting to eat healthy and I was making little subtle changes, but it didn't fully kick over until about, I want to say, 2008, 2009, somewhere around there. So I want to say about definitely over 10 years, I've been being a vegan, plant-based, having a vegan plant-based diet. And you guys, so with that being said, when I first started it, it wasn't anything out. You know, what you see today, all that stuff you see, let me take these off. All that stuff that you see today and all that things that you see out there that is today, like, you know, your vegan meats and all that substitute processed stuff, that was not there. So when I started doing this, I was actually doing everything from scratch. When I started over 10 years ago, everything was from scratch. So I learned how to do things from scratch. The thing that scares me today is that a lot of people aren't still cooking. They're going to the stores and they're buying a lot of vegan vegan products that are alternative based, and they're not good. There's no nutritional value in there, and there's nothing in there that will help you. So with that being said, you guys, really, I understand in the beginning when you're making that transition, you want textures, you want things to taste like meat, you want things to feel like meat, and that's okay. But you still want to make sure that you are injecting a lot of, in your diet, you are strategically placing a lot more of your plant-based foods in there, a lot more kale, a lot more legumes, beans, chickpeas, kidney beans, anything, all those sprouts, all those things you want to make sure that you're adding into your diet. If you're a vegan, you want to try to get a lot more plant-based in there, because that is where the magic and that is where the miracles happen. So you guys, try to be very careful. I understand that you may be making a transition over from meat to being a vegan and plant-based, but you make sure you don't become addicted to the things that are made to be processed. You know what I mean? Make sure you don't become addicted, and get in your kitchen and cook. The whole purpose of becoming a vegan is to take control and ownership of what goes into your food. You know, I became a vegan because I want to watch what I'm putting in my food. You know, a lot of things we don't know are being put in our food, and it is killing us, especially people of color. Now, this is where we're going to go more into kind of like boxing this in. People of color, we need to be careful what we've been taught and how we've been taught to eat. You know, we've been taught to eat whatever, and we've been taught to eat a diet that and I'm not shooting down the soul food diet, but I'm probably going to like hurt some people when I say this, but you do know that there's other food to eat other than soul food. There's other food to eat, I'll say that again, than soul food. You don't have to kill your vegetables all day long. Your broccoli don't have to be mushy. Your string beans don't have to be flimsy and dead. Keep a little crunch in there, because you do know the more you cook things, the more you kill the nutrients that's in there. And I know we've been taught to kill vegetables. Don't kill them. They don't want to die. You need the life. You need to retain that life in those vegetables if you want that life to get inside of you and to help keep you. You understand what I'm saying? So do not overcook your vegetables, you guys. We've been taught a little I don't know what word to use, but we've been taught a little and I just want us to get, you know what I mean? I want us to get back on track. So with that being said, you guys, please get more plant-based into your diet. Get more leafy greens, get more whole foods into your diet, some more legumes, beans, things like that. Get those things in there, and make sure that you are not becoming too dependent on vegan processed food, all right? Because that's not the way to go. But again, you guys, thank you for watching. You guys are amazing. I thank you so much. Again, get out into that weather and enjoy it. I always say this again, get that vitamin D into your body, to your eyes, to your skin. You want to get that in you because, again, like I said before, that is the only vitamin that comes directly from the sun, and you cannot get it anywhere else. So you guys, I want to thank you for watching. Please subscribe again. You are amazing. Take care. Vegan Chef Joel. Bye.